do you know what it is that you want? Like, what it is that you want. Not what society says you should want. Not what society says is the idea of success. Like, do you know what you want? How you want to live your life, your days, what you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to spend your time with, the kind of person that you want to be, the kind of impact that you want to make. Like, do you know what you want? And if you don't, I think you should take some time to really start understanding and learning what it is that you want and who you are and where you want to go and why you've been through what you've been through, because it's imperative, right? We have come to this planet to live our lives in our fullest expression and in its fullest expression. And unless we truly know who it is that we are and what it is that we want, we're not going to be able to do that. Now, the system's been set up in a way that from day dot, we are taught to give our power away, and we are put inside a box of what they want us to be, so we can be a cog in the capitalist system to hold the capitalist system and structure up. We are taught what success apparently is within our societies and where we live, and our life is practically laid out for us. You know, typically go to school, go to college, get good grades, university, get a good job, have a family, get married, and all of that stuff, right? Like, there's different things that are implanted that we're like, okay, that's success. And we're conditioned by so many different things, like society, parents, family, school, like so many different things, that we become so disconnected from self, and we think we know what we want because that's what they've told us, but we don't, because we're so disconnected from self and who it is that we are and what's right for us and all of that stuff, right? Now, this is the process that I've been through over the last 5 or so years, because I used to be very much stuck in the matrix. I was in corporate banking. I would only look for a job with salary and sick pay and benefits that had security, and then I got made redundant. And, you know, I had all of the stuff. I had a flat, I had a car, I was engaged, I was in a toxic relationship, because apparently that's normal. Everyone, typically, a lot, not everyone, but a lot of people are in toxic relationships because this is normalised in the media and in society. And like, because everyone else was going through the bubble that I was in, I just thought it was normal. You know, this is just the way it is. But just because it's normal, it doesn't necessarily mean it's right. So, what do you want, and are you happy? Like, really tune in. Are you happy? Are you healthy? Look at every aspect of your life. Are you using certain things to numb your pain, to escape, like I did with comfort eating and drink and drugs? Some people use gambling and sex. They hang around with the wrong people. There's different vices that we have. But can you see that inside yourself? Are there ways in which you distract yourself from your life in some which way or another? Because if there are, then that's telling that that's the problem. Are you depressed? Are you anxious? Are you frustrated? Are you angry? Because that's guidance from your system to tell you, hello, something's wrong. We need to change things here. So instead of numbing it like I used to and like many people do, it's really important that we go within and that we understand where it's coming from and what needs to change. Now, I was thrown on this journey by the universe. I wasn't even looking for it. I just needed more money. So I started my online business in the high ticket world, and then that put me on this path of like true personal growth and healing and spiritual and all of that stuff, right? And I am a product of what I teach, right? I am literally your result of what it is that I teach in my coaching, in my programs, in Rise Up University. And if you watch me, if you're in my network, my community, and you're like, wow, I love the way she shows up. I love how she's authentically herself, how she doesn't give a shit. I wasn't always here. It took work. It took a lot of self-reflection and going within and really understanding myself and validating myself and falling into love with myself, because I am my only life partner, just like you are yours. So if you're sitting there, right, and you're on the edge and you're like, right, I need to change, I need to make a change, there's ways in which I can support you with that change. Like, I help people start their own online business. So if you want to break free, you can do that. But then if you also want the growth support as well, then there's my coaching, there's my programs, there's Rise Up University. I've got so much that I can offer you in respects to the level that you want to enter from. And it starts from £77 upwards. So it really meets all budgets, and there's payment plans available and different options available. So message me. Like, you came here to live your life in your fullest expression and in its fullest expression. And if you're not happy, then the only person that can save you is you. No one's going to come and save you. Unfortunately, like Disney try and make us believe, there's no knight in shining armour, baby. There's no knight in shining armour. You get to be your knight in shining armour, and it's such a beautiful journey.